record. Right, screen recording's going. Where am I? Find Discord again now. Right, cool. Alright, so there's only going to be a few on, I'm sure. Obviously, this is a very last minute AMA. A few things have changed, a few things have happened, some really good progress. We'll cover it all as quickly as possible. I might answer some questions, depends if anyone's got anything to ask for one, and obviously if I can handle more than half an hour on here, I'll literally be straight back to bed after this. Right, so sorry, like I said again, you're gonna have to excuse my coughing all the way through this. Right, so I'm sure you've all noticed the growth we've had. We've had some really good growth, both on Twitter and on Discord. The plan was always to keep it a nice tight knit community. We don't want to go to like 100,000. There's no point in me spending a fortune getting 100,000 in the Discord, loads of noise, and an actual proper solid community that actually know each other and work together. And that's what we've built so far. We've had a couple of setbacks. Mainly, well, probably one of the main ones was the whitelist bot. We had an absolute nightmare. We paid for a whitelist bot and it wasn't what it said on the tin. So we've had to, Phenomenal's been grafting away. He's built his own whitelist bot. That's now up and running. We've actually collected all the ones that have entered. So if you've entered your if you've entered your wallet address, don't worry about it. We managed to actually save them, but it was so difficult. Lots of phones, I think it was mainly iPhones, couldn't register, and we was looking at our stats, and there's like 80% people are actually on mobile phones, so a lot of people were really struggling to get the addresses into the whitelist spot. Caused a little bit of a nightmare, and obviously with it being only a week away, we didn't want to start rushing, and the last thing I want to do is rush this project. It's taken us as a team 9 months to build this now, or 10 months I think it's been, and there's no way I'm going to rush it and push it out there until it's 100% ready. Not only just for myself and for the business, but for you guys as a community. You know, you guys have invested, and you guys have invested time, and obviously I know you're excited about the launch, but we had to push it back slightly. So we had the problem with the whitelist bot, which is now fixed. It's no problem anymore. The whitelist bot we've got now is much easier. If you go on to hashtag whitelist wallet in the whitelist channel, in the whitelist on the side here, the whitelist channel, you've got 4 different options for whitelist raffle, giveaway, whitelist chat, and whitelist wallet. Head to whitelist wallet and follow Phenomenal's instructions, and you'll be able to enter your wallets. If you've already entered them, it's no harm entering it again. It won't double up or anything. Well, it doesn't really matter. You can enter it again, and just to be sure you're definitely on there. And then the other problem we had was, I'm not sure if any of you know or not, but Twitter changed the rules and advertising, so our Twitter ads were running really well. They was building us really nicely, and then Twitter banned us from doing ads because they banned crypto, and you have to get certified to be able to advertise crypto now, which has all been sorted. We've actually back up running ads again on Twitter now, but it has set us back quite a bit. And Facebook did the same thing, but Facebook actually kicked us off because we was running an ad and one of the monsters was smoking and said we're advertising tobacco, which is just ridiculous. But when these things happen, you're replying back to bots and computer. You don't ever get a real person to talk to and explain. But anyway, they've both been sorted. They're both back up and running, and like I said, it has set us back. Probably not set us back a week, to be totally honest with you. But this 19th of May was the original date, and it's always been the safety net just in case we do have any problems. Everything's gone so smoothly, we was bound to get some kind of problems, and obviously it happened like 10 days before launch. But it's sorted now, back up and running properly, and then it's actually turned out to be a massive bonus because it's like we've landed a good few things on top of that. So we've already had the growth that we wanted. We've got what, 6,000-7,000 now in the Discord, and we're starting to get a good community, a good chat going, and there's a lot of people, well, there's already a lot of people on the previous whitelist. There's a lot of investors ready, but we managed to land, probably because of this delay more than anything, we managed to land a really good deal with another marketing agency that I met, that actually Obasi passed us on to, and very, very, very impressive. So we decided to raise a bit more money from my investor, and we've put some more money into marketing now, and this is just going to massively boost this this launch. This marketing company have marketed some of the biggest projects out there, and sold out of about 40, I think it's 30 to 40 different NFT projects. So we've partnered with them. We've already got the partnership with the Kryptonite marketing firm that's still running. They plan to end towards mint day, but now they managed to spread that out, which is even better for us again. So we've actually got the 19th of May, which is my birthday, which was the original date that we wanted to do the launch. The idea of pushing it forward was simply because of the venue that we was trying to get. The idea was to have the reveal party on my birthday, or the weekend of my birthday, but it really doesn't matter. It's more important to get this project right and not rush it into things. So we pushed it back to the 19th of May again. It's the original date, and it'll be nice to actually get the sellout on my birthday. So that's that done. We've got the poker tournament. We've had to push that back exactly the same. The whole point of that poker tournament is to build excitement and a big buzz around the launch. So it would be pointless running it the day it was actually booked in. So now we've pushed the poker tournament back the same amount of days, which is now running on the 17th. Let me get that right. Yeah, 17th. 17th is the poker tournament. 18th is whitelist for all you guys that are on the whitelist, and then 19th is for the public. And then we had planned we've got the trailer coming out, and now this is the one dilemma I'm with at the moment. I've got this trailer coming, and it was ready to go out just after we launched, and the idea of that was to boost obviously secondary sales on OpenSea and keep the floor high for the trailer to drop. But it's coming very soon, and I doubt very much I'm going to be able to hold on to it and not show you guys this. So we'll see what happens there. But if you have noticed, there's also the comic book is now in the let me find where I've put it. It's in the Unlikely Trio. So the first chapter 1 of the comic book, well, of the animation. Obviously, like I say, we was always going to do it as a comic book first, so people could see the progression of the brand. The comic book is now out in going to the For Me Monster Comics, and it's in the Unlikely Trio page. You'll be able to read the first ever comic book. Do me a favour, get over there when this is finished, or even go over there now while you're on, and show it some love. Get some emojis added into there, show it some love, and feel free to save the pictures, share it around. Let's get this story out everywhere. Hopefully, for those that have been involved and understand the program, understand the characters, that first animation will make a lot of sense. But as the next few chapters come out, everything will start to make sense. That is Chester's story, then Hugo's story is coming next, then Louis' story. All three stories end up big, where they all meet each other, and then we've got the story then of how they escape from Monstopia, and then there's 10 chapters written of all that. And then we have stories of what they've been up to on Earth in the 40 years they've been here, and then we're working on the stories for actually going back and saving the monsters, which is obviously what we're doing with the launch on the 19th of May. So the progress on the actual brand itself, the clothing and the animation and the comic books is going swimming, like better than we thought, way better than we thought. We've partnered with an amazing, and he's really good animator. We had one guy at the beginning, we swapped out from him, wasn't 100% impressed with what he did, which bothered me a little bit. I thought it was going to set us back. We ended up meeting this guy James, and he's awesome. He's shown me bits and bats of progress, but I've told him to stop showing me because I want to wait and actually see this. I want to wait and see this like you guys are all going to see it when it's all put together. So I'm really excited for that. It's just a trailer at the moment, which is going to, like I said, it's supposed to drop after we do the sale on the 19th of May. Well, obviously it was the 7th of May. The idea was then to drop the trailer, like I said, to boost the floor. But whether I'll keep hold of it for that long until after the 19th of May is a different story. But we'll have plenty more to show for after the launch anyway. So I did this last minute AMA just to obviously make sure that everyone was okay with what we've done, and everyone understands that it's a massive positive, and there is no problem really. We more than likely would sell out still on the 7th of May, but the last thing I want to do is rush anything. What's the point? This NFT space is getting more and more difficult to navigate every day, so we are literally fixing problems constantly. But these couple of problems that happened with the ads and with the whitelist bot, especially the whitelist bot, was a bit of a major problem, and now it's fixed. We're back up and running. got this marketing firm. These have got some serious whales in the group, so they're guaranteeing us a minimum of 100 whitelist spots just from that. So we've opened a couple of extra whitelist spots, so just to get some whales in, to get some big investors in. I'm really confident that this has actually been a massive positive. What else have we got? So obviously, I know I've been talking about Nasty for a while, and it's been a really slow progress with this team. If anyone knows who Nasty is, you know that he's a stoner, and I'm pretty sure that all his team are stoners as well, because they're super slow at replying. But we've actually now arranged a call to have a chat with them, and we will be getting that live on Nasty's Instagram very shortly. The problem with it is they've got the bank holiday up at the moment, so I'm not going to hear anything back from them until at least Tuesday now. But it doesn't really matter. Like I said, we've got some extra days now. We're not launching until the 19th, the original date, my birthday, and that's give us extra time to get this Nasty thing over the line, to get this extra marketing in. You've all seen the first comic series now. Let's get that out there. Let's get it out to the public. Like I said, feel free to save it, share it, show it around. We'll show everyone what we're building. And that's it. And then the other big thing which we've managed to do, which has been a slow progress for us, because like I said, we kept numbers on our Discord low on purpose to build a solid group. But what that made was it was difficult to get collaborations, because people would just see the numbers and not be that interested. So now that we have actually got the number, I'm not sure if you've noticed or not, but you need to head over to hashtag collabs 1 and collabs 2. Head over there. We've got some really good collaborations coming in now. We've got tons and tons of collaborations coming in now. We've opened tickets, and there's tons of collaborations reaching out to us. One very important thing is always do your own research before. If you win a whitelist spot on these, take your whitelist spot most certainly. That's where you make money mostly in NFTs. You can get on the whitelist spot or on the public sale before it gets to secondary sales. That's where the most money is made on NFTs. If you can get some of these whitelist spots won in these competitions over at Collabs, feel free to get over there, but make sure you do your own research, because I'm not backing all these projects. These projects coming to me, I'm taking 15-20 minutes to check them over. If I like the project, well, I'm saying we as a team, we are putting them in there, the clubs. There's some going in, coming out, because we're not 100% confident on them. But like I said, always do your own research. But get over to the collabs if you can, because what will be really good for the project, if other projects see that the collabs are doing really well and people are entering the competition, then we're going to get more and more collabs coming through. So as a team, as a community, we need to all get over there to collabs and hit up the collabs, enter the competitions, and then we'll get more and more and more collabs coming in, which is great for bringing extra investors in. And also, like I said, get yourselves over to the comic book. I'm trying to find it again, because I keep forgetting what I've written it under. I think it's under comics, Monster Comics. Oh, there's so many different pages. This Discord's getting so much bigger that I just can't even find anything half the time. Where are we? Activities. There you go. The For Me Monster Comics. So every comic is going to get dropped into that section. Only some of them will be available to everyone, and certain levels will get their second. So everyone's now available to be able to see chapter 1. When we put chapter 2 in there in a couple of weeks, then everybody won't get access to that. There'll be only certain levels. I want people to earn these comic books, and then obviously after a couple of weeks of that happening, we'll open it up to the public and start sharing it around again. Just an extra perk of staying active in the Discord. I think that is pretty much all I needed to say today. I just wanted to reassure everyone that everything's going well. Even with the date change, it's literally a very, very, very slight problem that set us back a week. Probably didn't even set us back a week, but I just want to be safe. Before I finish, because literally, guys, I am desperate to get back in bed. So before I finish, has anybody got any questions? It's no problem if not. I don't really need too many questions now, but if you've got any questions or any doubts or anything like that, stick your hand up. And we've got Steve NFTs there. You can see Steve has just bought the last ever Chester Genesis piece. Fucking cool one. Honestly, I still don't own a Genesis piece myself. I've literally the last 10 I've been like, no, I'm keeping this one. I need to keep hold of one. I will end up keeping hold of one. Obviously, we've got another 16 to go yet, but I almost kept, well, I almost kept the last three. I almost kept Big Nasty, I almost kept Gary V, and I almost kept the first one I almost kept was the tattoo one, actually, that Sam got. In fact, Sam's on here now. If you can see the tattooed one, that was a really personal one to me. That's when the year that represents is the year that I opened my tattoo studio. I almost kept that one. Then I almost kept Gary V. Then I almost kept Nasty. And I really tempted to keep Buzz Lightyear. If you look on Buzz Lightyear, head to the OpenSea and check out the description of Buzz Lightyear. It makes sense of why Buzz Lightyear is this year, or this week even, to mark the last ever brute that is going into the Genesis series. Right, seems to be no questions, which is cool. Thanks for not asking me too many questions, because like I said, I am super ill. I should be back to full strength tomorrow. I'm going to be doing the art class. I will never let you down. Listen, if I say I'm going to do something, which is why I'm here now, I'm going to do it. So get yourselves over to the art class tomorrow if you get a chance. It's bank holiday, so most people should be off. I'll be doing the art class and chatting away and rambling on as usual. I think I'm going to be doing it between 1 and 2 o'clock tomorrow. That's it, guys. Thank you very much for all coming on. I can't believe we've had quite a few people come on here, because like I said, it's been very last minute just to come on and reassure everyone that everything's going well. Obasi, you saying something, pal?
Yeah, you should take care of yourself. Take care of yourself, please. We really need you. So you should make sure you have some rest and be good.
Yeah, I will do, man. That's the idea now. I'm going to get myself a nice early night. I'm going to get a nice little herbal tea or something and get in bed. I appreciate you all coming on. And one thing I want to say, which I've wrote down here before I leave this, AMA, I want to say a massive thank you to, first of all, the solid community that we've built. It's been brilliant. I mean, I spent some time out with Dave and Suey last night. We went out for a charity event. We met some extra few people that are interested in buying into the project, and we had a really good night. But like, I was full of a flu, so I went home early. But we're building a really good community here, and on top of that, we've got an amazing team. Norbert, Obasi, Casey, phenomenal, have just worked their asses off over these last couple of days because of these slight problems that we faced. And on top of that, we've got the Nifty team, which is a team of like 10 people, Web2 based, but they've helped us out massive as well. I want to say massive thanks to all them. But yeah, everything's going great, everything's going really well, everything's more than on track, probably in front of track. And May the 18th we'll be doing the whitelist, so make sure you get your, I mean, to be honest, we've not got many. Get yourselves over to whitelist if you've not already, and I want everybody on here to make sure they've got their names in the whitelist. If you have a problem putting your name in there and you don't have the access and you've been on this call tonight, then just send me a message or write in whitelist chat, and I'll make sure I'll give you access to the whitelist, because I want everyone that's come on this call tonight to get option of the whitelist. Guys, thank you very much. I'm going to stop rambling on. I'm going to go and get myself back to bed. Cheers, guys. I'll see you all soon.